Oh, there's a black cat below me. And I got whopping 8 people watching. Thanks for watching, all 8 of you. 8 is enough. That's the name of an old TV show, isn't it? My name is Steven. And boy, did I see... I've seen things, man. I've seen things. Did you know we're down 97% in tourism in the months that we were closed? The months that we were closed, we were down 97%. I'm actually quite impressed that Nevada even pulled, or Las Vegas even pulled 120,000 people while we were closed. That's impressive. But no, again, the sky is falling. We're down 97%. Everybody run around in circles and do crazy things and scream at the top of your lungs. But I thought we'd talk about Vegas, baby, yeah, and talk about the city coming back. It's not going anywhere. Y'all have to stop it. I'm so tired of this. Hey, Steve. Ernie is an ass. Good to see you tonight. Ernie is an ass. Okay, you're Ernest. We can show that one. Come on, we can show that one, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Get me in there, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Hello, operator. Can you give me number 5? That's a song. Oh, my God. I'm full of the pop culture references tonight. We'll see how we can go and what we can do. Hey, I got Monterrey, Mexico in the house. Julio Herrera is here. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? ¿Cómo se va? Oh, I just spoke French and Spanish in two, not in that order. Hello from Sydney, Australia, from the land down under. Salutations is here. Hello. CJ's daddy is here. Hello. Stephen the Hammer Campbell, always trying to hammer it out. You're okay? After that walk the other day? No, I'm actually not. I'm really tired and I have to pee a whole lot all the time. I think I actually suffered a mild version of heat stroke. What you don't know, now you know, my friends, is that I actually around the Caesar's Palace felt an extreme need to stop and I nearly blacked out. But I kept going on the camera. That's why if you watch that video by Caesar's Palace, I got real quiet. Wasn't a good thing. Mr. Uber, Mark Rofton, gave me a ride. He doesn't super chat, but his deal with me is that he gives me the occasional ride. Super nice guy. And that's what I did. I got back to my car and it was bad. Oh my God, it was bad. But it's better today, but it could take me a week or a month or who knows how long. But I did 2 videos today. This is my 3rd. So hopefully the YouTubes get notified about this because sometimes they don't notify people. The Flamingo shirt, yeah, I mean, it's not a Flamingo authorized shirt from the Flamingo Hotel, but I do like it. And I thought I would sit by the pool up here at the Cosmopolitan because of it. Oh my God, Richard is at kilometer 38. If you guys don't know, K38 stands for kilometer 38. They measure it from, what is it, the border? It's from the international border, I think. Spar ordered some face masks. Thank you, Spar. Look at that. We got our face masks right here. It's a weird animal, a flamingo. Cool looking. Yeah, they are cool looking for sure. Vegas is here to stay. I agree. Oh my God. Oh, Susan Zalisco. Any chance of soft pastel colors for maps? For maps? I'm not. Oh, for masks. We could try to get some soft pastel colors. These are actually 2 for $25, and they are awesome, and I love them, and my wife makes them. Thank you so much. So here's the thing. I see all of this just... Whoa, Okerlund, thank you so much. Oh, I was watching a news conference today. I was watching, and I was trying to figure out if we were going to talk about coronavirus. Oh my God, I said it. I'm totally demonetized. Thanks, YouTube. We got some stuff coming up with monetization, fun and monetizing. It's going to get a lot more ad intensive around here. Not here, but on the YouTube network. They're allowing people who have less than 10-minute long videos to do ads. I think it might just insert pre-roll ads and mid-roll ads. Oh my God, Manny, TJ, I got a lot. Why do I got so many people in TJ watching me? I got Rosarito, Tijuana, crazy stuff. Hey, Steve, you wore that shirt for me. But seriously, hope you're feeling better. Oh, Frank, my friend, is here. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it. Frank is telling me that the strip is going to shut down. I was a little tough on Frank, but I was a little ornery in the past few weeks here. Wall Street Willard and his friend is here. So I was flipping around today on the interwebs, and the Review Journal sends me this notification on my phone, and it says that Donald Trump was holding a press conference. So I'm thinking, finally, we're going to talk about coronavirus. Actually, we talked about other things, but did anybody notice how, now you guys know I go pretty much down this one end, and I'm a little more on one side than the other, but I'm not making it political. The guy's got silver hair today. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that was fast. You remember when Obama came into office, he was like, 40 years old. By the time he left, he looked like he was 90. I think that's what being the president of the United States does. But Question of the day is, what do you think? Do you think that our president should just be au naturel? I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. It's an interesting question because when I saw it, I remembered Stephen Harper from when I was I used to watch Canadian politics, and he came in with, whoa, what happened to my camera? He came in with dark hair and he left with silver hair. Pretty funny stuff. So everybody leaves with silver hair. What do you guys think? Should he go gray? Should he just be like, screw it, I don't want to deal with this anymore? You tell me in the comments below. Don't get too insulting. If you're insulting against somebody's politics, you're on timeout. If you're just allowed to say what you think. If you think Biden is great, say it, but don't be insulting towards the other people too hard. It's a very stressful job. Steven, he just colored it yesterday. It was orange. Really? I didn't even know that. So maybe he went the opposite direction, but the question remains, what do you think? I mean, I know that I'm stressed out. I have more grays. I'm not doing just for men. I can't wait until I go shock white. I mean, the color of a piece of paper white. That's my hair. How are the local casino stations doing? Are people going in their droves or are they empty? I haven't been in a station's casino except for Red Rock. That was at the Red Rock, and that was really busy, but that was also on 4th of July. So we got Gray here. Harper, helmet head, stressful John being one of the leaders of the free world. Gray, the presidency ages everyone who has served. Silver, better than orange. Oh, look at that. It's I'm not getting a good smooth streaming. It looks like I should be, though. Trump who? Yeah, okay. So silver looks very presidential. Just lost my job today at the Orleans just to let go of 60% of employees. I'm sorry, board gaming, even part-time employees, but full-timers may get severance pay. I'm really sorry about that, and hopefully I'm not buffering because YouTube seems to think I'm not receiving much data, but I know that I'm good on my tech stuff. I'm using gray as a highlighter. I have gray Sharpies. They're really good on black plastics. Does it even matter? Well, it's something to talk about, John. At Sam's Town right now with my brother and wife from Rockwall, Texas. Rockwall, Texas. It's not Rockwell like Sam Rockwell. It's Rockwall. How can Vegas not turn into California? Ooh, well, the people are going to have to make a decision about what they want to do, won't they? The people are going to choose on that one. Oh, Albert is here. Gracias, Steve, as always. Let's give Steve some likes. Yes, we could give Steve some likes. That would be very nice. I appreciate it. Palace Station was really quiet. Guys, say 353 thank yous to, wow, Razor Ramen as well as Albert. Thank you so much. Are my comments showing up? Lorna Whitman, they're definitely not showing up, except they are. I went bald after my 21-year career, Bodyguard says. I'd imagine if you're a bodyguard for the rich and famous. Ooh, we got lots of comments. Ooh, super fantastic. Thanks for tuning in to Not Leaving Las Vegas today. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Sorry about your job, Ocean Eyes. Yeah, it's a bummer, man, but, you know, the orange hair is bad shampoo. When you go gray, you need some special shampoos to keep it from being brassing out. I don't know. Ches sounds like some kind of cosmetologist. Not to be confused with the cosmonaut. That's what the Russians sent into space. I started getting grays a year ago, and it looks okay, but I dye it. It takes 10 years off my face. Well, I mean, I run a YouTube channel, so I have aged tremendously. Just kidding. 24-hour stress can turn hair gray or even disappear. I had gray hairs on my arms at first. I figured it was just because I was in the sun all the time, but then it started going gray everywhere. Okay, Orange Man is the new hair color. Orange is the new hair color. Oh, okay. Orange is the new black. You see, that's a joke from a thing. The Rush Limbaugh of Vegas, day tripper. Oh my God, you're comparing me to a man worth probably close to $500 million. That's not me, day tripper. But I'm glad you made this chat. I don't see you in the nighttime chats as much, and you were usually first to comment on my comments on my daytimes. I was bald as a baby till I was 3. All right, back to Vegas stuff. So, Vegas is not dead. The whole thing about it is that we could be in a renaissance if we want to. We can re-event if we want to. Somebody posted a post today on my Facebook group called Not Leaving Las Vegas about how right now, currently, whoa, hope you're having a great day. My MGM in Massachusetts just opened yesterday. Still debating if I'm going soon. COVID numbers are still going down here. Good. Paper City Gamer Jeff may choose to stop the spread to his extent by not going to the casino, but does that really stop the spread? I don't know. I don't really know, but here's the deal. We could be in a renaissance. Somebody posted up in my my Facebook group, Not Leaving Las Vegas, about a UV light machine. Thought that was interesting. It's a UV light machine to clean. And I'm like, well, I did a video about that 4 days ago. Whoa, Okerlund again. Oh my God, Okerlund, please use a Camelback water backpack next time you cross the strip. I will try to get one. They are not cheap things. The one I was looking at holds about 5.5 pounds of water, and it's about $100. Mark Rofton, Connie Thomas Waller, everybody's here in the house checking in. Steven, can't wait until next Tuesday. Me and my hubby are flying into Vegas from Philly. Very cool, Jamie or Jamie? Jamie, thank you so much. Casinos can open in Friday in Ontario. Everything is opening. Vegas is going to have some competition. Ontario, California, or Ontario, Canada. We all know that the Canadians can't really come here. They close the border another month today. I've been hitting the sack early, but follow on the replay. Thank you, Day Tripper. California isn't shutting down. They never fully opened. Vegas is definitely not shutting down again. So how do we get ourselves moved into a place where it's a Vegas renaissance? That's the question. How do we move to that place where people feel comfortable coming back here? Another good question. If you look, whoa, Knight's Landing, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're too generous. I appreciate you very much. Wow, thank you. If you look today, what did we see today? Oh my gosh. So we got to look at the Renaissance and the idea that Vegas is closing for good. Steve, can you explain the 7 count above your head? 29,717 is actually the amount of subscribers I have. And if I lose one during the stream, you'll see it go down. And if I gain one, you'll see it going up. Okerlund is heading to Laughlin Thursday. Cool. Very nice. Canada, Ontario. So what do we do? What do we get? The stock market went up today. Okay. The stock market increased today. That's good. Went up a lot because there's a company that says that they're going to have a coronavirus vaccine coming out in the next few months. Now, there's other people on the other side of the fence of that argument. So they're saying, it doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. So there's this one doctor. He's like some super famous doctor saying, people are being lulled into a false sense of hope. Okay, well, here's the thing. Do you expect politicians to just run around and scream bloody murder every time something happens, or do you expect them to fill people with hope? You see, I did a live stream on hope in the past. Like, we were hopeful when World War I started, and we got through that. We were hopeful during the Spanish flu. We were hopeful during all of these times of crisis, and we still have to be hopeful. So we're all hopeful. The stock market responded accordingly, and it went up, and some people made some monies today. And that's good because we need our economy to be rolling, and we need the stock market to prop up businesses that borrow money. Do you guys know the story about how Amazon basically bought Zappos? Amazon wanted Zappos for a really, really long time, but Zappos wouldn't sell out until eventually the stock market crash happened. Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac, whichever one, so yeah, lost 2 subscribers. I'm down 2. I'm so sad now. Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac, one of them went out of business. I can't remember which one defaulted, went bankrupt, disappeared forever. And that was the day where Jeff Bezos made the offer to Zappos. Whoa, Charlie, Cindy and I are coming this weekend, masked up, party, ready to party like rock stars. Hoping to run into you. Get to the chopper, do it. I'll be on the strip this weekend at some point. Probably Saturday night, maybe Sunday night. I'll let you know as I get towards. But here's the deal. Jeff Bezos made them Zappos an offer the day the stock market cratered in 2008 because he knew they were working off of borrowed money. A lot of different companies work off of borrowed money. But on the flip side, the 3 major banks, I think it was it Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, have all been squirreling away money, worried that all of their loans are going to default. So they have like $25 billion collectively squirreled away in the last few months. So nobody knows what's going to happen. Casino stocks, meanwhile, stay fairly consistent with no major crashes happening. So there is that. So if you have anybody telling you that the casinos are going out of business, their stocks are still growing. They're losing operating revenue, obviously. They're not making anything, but they're still going to be staying open. Somebody in my live stream this morning was in there going, oh, Vegas is back in phase 1. Well, no, it's not. Then he said, the casinos are on pause. Well, no, they're not. The casinos are not on pause. As a matter of fact, Bally's is going to be opening on the 23rd of July. So that's not much of a pause. 23 companies in phase 3 testing on vaccine. Hopefully one of those will work out January. I think it will be closer to November, December, but maybe January is where we go. So that just means we have to get to the end of the game. You know, the end of the game, the end of the quarter. We have to get to the end of the half. Maybe we're in the halfway point of this thing. The medical community has stated that now with more testing, the numbers will reflect that. More new cases, etc. But how many are recovering? Well, there's over 7.5 million recovered in the world. We can go to Worldometers, and I can actually tell you that exact information right now. Actually, I was wrong. There's 7.8 million. There are 13,457,000 and change that are active cases, 581,000 deaths, and 7.8 million recovered. So we do have a lot of recovered. In the United States, as a matter of fact, we have 3.5 million cases. Now, people are vilifying the United States right now, but I ran this little calculation, Delio, and I noticed that Mexico has basically 1/3 the population of the United States, and they have a lot of cases every single day. And so there's countries that are having a worse time, but the United States, we always have the giant spectacle, the giant looking glass turned on us, and we're expected to be the trailblazers in the world. And I really hope that we can remain that way. I really hope that we can have the leadership drag us over the finish line as we get vaccines ready to go. And in the vaccine trial that caused the stock market to shoot up today, they did a trial on 28 individuals, and every single one of those individuals had antibodies with no ill effects whatsoever. It didn't cause them to get sick, because that can happen. It didn't cause them side effects, because those can happen. So with that being said, it looks like we have a vaccine coming at some point. Stephen, why don't you have closed captions here? Can you activate it? Well, I'm live right now. After this, hopefully YouTube will generate them. They're generated on all of mine, not no play for you. So I can't have closed captions on a live thing. I'm not reading off of a script. I'm just talking to you right now. So you guys know this. I never read off of a script. Every single video I do is just me talking, and they're almost always one shots all the way through. Even when I'm on the strip with my bigger cameras and I'm filming stuff, there's no script. I'm just doing the dialogue off the top of my head with a basic idea. So that's how I do those. People who don't understand science are hard on Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci has his fingers in a lot of different things, unfortunately. He's been in politics for a career. So, yes, okay, people who are hard on, yes, but there is that whole thing where he's got some connections to some people and said some things in the past. And I'll let you do your independent research on Fauci. What you mean he ain't going nowhere? Vegas, since open and are more in debt. Vegas publicly let the info out the other day. Vegas is losing. And come on, man, no vaccine. You really believe they have it? Well, yeah, it's kind of like I believe that there is a pair of sunglasses in front of me, and I believe that I'm putting them on because I believe that they do. Oh, God. Oh, God, I look terrible. Look at me. I look like a deranged NASCAR fan from the 80s. People, it's actually better to do it this way because I don't have that massive glare in my face. People who don't understand politics don't understand. Then the anti-vaxxers say, no way. They say, no way, buddy. My body, my choice. Okay, fair enough. Your body, your choice. You can get sick, whatever. Dr. Fauci comes out there wearing a mask one day. He comes out last Thursday, or what is it, last Thursday? And he comes on, he was on thehill.com, and he says, what we got to do is we got to close the bars and the beaches, and that's it. And then a few hours later, Sisolak comes out and goes, bars are closed. Do we have any beaches in Nevada? No, we don't. All right, we don't have to close those. But everybody should be wearing a mask when you come to Vegas or you go out of your house. Even if it's not mandated in your jurisdiction, I recommend you do. If you sneezed, the blobs of saliva really don't go. I mean, you're going to have the pathogen pass through this thing. These are 2 for $25, vegasfacemask.com. If you can't get those, walk into a Walmart store, buy a pack for almost the same amount. They're disposable. They're bad for the environment. And they're really hot to breathe in. These are not so hot to breathe in. I saw a pack of 15 masks on the strip for $35 the other day, and I'm thinking, who in their right mind is buying masks at a Walgreens pharmacy? Do you not know that there's a casino across the street where you can get that same thing for free? All right, so here we go. What do we got with Kevin D? Kevin D says, special place in hell for Dr. Fauci. F-face. That's not nice, Kevin D. No wonder that was deleted. USA is the best. We can be world police. We can't be world police anymore. You know, I don't know, man. We've done so much good stuff for the world, and we've had so many problems that we're working on. Hopefully it all gets better. Thank you so much, Brandon Ellis. You guys are awesome. Have to have a stake in Moderna. The Nan Scott, you're a smart one, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? And the solution, guys, it's not Republicans or Democrats. It's everybody kind of working together, but we haven't been working together in a long time. We could literally sand down the whole car with Fauci's voice. It is a little gravelly, isn't it, Albert? Yes, that is true. How long does it take to get a mask made by your wife? Adam, we get them, and we're trying to get them shipped back to you within 2 weeks once we get the order. If anybody ever wanted to pay extra shipping, they could do that and then pay extra shipping. But, we could try to fast track them if you had something special. So, yes, Stephen, many beaches in Tahoe. That's actually true, Roger. Uh-oh. We better close the beaches because Fauci said it and then Sisolak heard it. Thank God Sisolak's not like watching the TMZ every day. He's actually watching the news. At least we're getting something happening. If he was watching the TMZ every day, he'd come and do declarations on banning celebrities coming to Las Vegas. Braves Country wants to be a mod. I don't recognize your name. Braves is nothing personal. It's just that everybody who's a mod here has either been with me for a super long time or they're on the Patreon supporting me monthly. So I recognize them. I know they're looking out for the channel, or they're on the Patreon and they're consistently pitching in. So I know I don't buy moderators, by the way. There's people on Patreon I would never have moderate. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I don't buy them. No, I'm in a conundrum right now. Can you do a review on restaurants at Red Rock? I think you asked me that, and I can try to, Susan. I mean, I don't go there to eat a whole lot, but I could do that. That'd be cool. I know Evan's mom knows a lot about Red Rock because that's one of her haunts where she likes to hang out. No, to become a moderator, just be here for a really long time. Show that you are a part of the community, or go on Patreon because that shows you're a part of the community too. So that's not buying likes. If somebody super chatted me $100, which you should never super chat $100, use the PayPal for whatever person you're going to do that to. If somebody were to do that, I would not give them modship right away because that is a bad thing. You make them a moderator, they paid $100 to tear apart your audience. Trust me, it's a bad thing. Okerlund, whoa! It's better to burn out than fade away, Quick Draw McGraw says. Hey, my, rock and roll will never die. That was the story of the Johnny Rotten. I'm quoting Neil Young lyrics. Your impersonations are hilarious. You could do the next Frank Caliendo. Frank is a very talented guy. I don't know why he never had a strip show in Vegas. He was just always busy doing John Madden impressions on Spike TV or whatever it was. Is the Red Rock Buffet open? It's totally not open. No way, no how, no sir. Has the Rio opened? Closed. Rio is closed. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, now I'm banging my water around. No, the Rio's closed. Braves will do. Braves again, like it's just hang out, man. See the chats. Be in my I do videos all the time consistently. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I get a lot of people that watch my videos that aren't actually subscribed to the channel. I can know when I'm getting my subscribers, so you might want to subscribe. Sunlight produces vitamin D, which is essential for fighting off viruses. So yeah, make sure you shut down the beaches. I know. I just think there's just too little information and too many actions being taken to try to be significant actions. Okay, so you have you have small, unnoticeable actions, and you have big actions. All right, now if you're a really great politician or you're a good player of the Game of Thrones, you can do little actions until they all basically line up in place like the tumblers in a lock. And then boom, you get your result. But if you don't really know what you're doing, all you do is you run around and smash things with a sledgehammer. That works too. I'm subscribed. Love your channel. Thank you, Braves. Over 500 in the chat. Hit the like button. That would be cool, too. Any new info on the Rio? It's not open. I don't have any more info. Oh, man. Is the Monorail open yet? It's not open. There's rumors that the Monorail is going to be bought by the convention center so they can connect the Monorail with the People Mover system better. I would love to see the Monorail go under the ground. I don't like monorails very much. But it's just I just don't think they're very well run ever. Federal government should bail out Vegas for whatever they need. They should get extra funding for all the businesses and unemployment. Paper City, I think there's something to that. However, we might get to that place where we ask if casino companies are too big to fail. So that would be crazy. Reno says, I would love to see another hotel room video. Reno, I do have the one I'm putting on you saw it on the Patreon. And that video is going to be of the shows in Vegas, not the rooms, but then I have the plaza. I'll post a note there, that early there. C-Note says, do you think casinos will be giving more or less room upgrades when you tip them at the check-in with the surplus of available rooms? I'm hoping to get lucky. Yeah, just don't use the kiosk, obviously. Use the regular one. You'll be okay. And I've heard that the tip is still working in Vegas. Oh, yeah, Blackjack just left, I swear. Right when you said that, he walked out the door. What a bad cat. No, he's a good cat. Thank you, C-Note. I'm chewing on ice. I'm so terrible. Oh, my God, it's horrible. I like the monorail to see the sights. Otherwise, it's kind of a hike. Exactly. And the reason they did that was simple. You had to go through the 6 casinos that funded the monorail. You had to go through them, so they hope you would gamble in them. It's like when you go to the museum and they say, okay, folks, tour's over. The gift shop is that away and the exit is on the other side of the gift shop. There are many things that Las Vegas casinos and hotels have not tried yet. The best thing they can do is to increase their level of research. A solution is out there. It just hasn't been found yet. That's true. They just have to get people here as well. It would be helpful if Canada opened, and that would be very helpful. Canadians love Las Vegas, and we love having them here. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen, you know. I think Blackjack is currently using the litter box. He just left. Stephen Lake hates computers. I love them. I want to upgrade my processor on my computer. I don't even know what I could upgrade it to. I think it's like a $700 upgrade to get the baddest beast that it'll take. So I love them, baby. You hate them, I love them. Boyd did lay off 25% of its workers. That's true, but it's not like it's 100%. And it does suck for those 25% that got laid off. And if you're here and you work for Boyd and you got laid off, I feel for you. I can't even imagine what that's like. I had that happen to me once. YouTubers Bill and Lisa said they ran into you. Yeah, I actually ran into them on my live stream on Sunday when I was on the strip in front of the link. I almost said the quad. Yeah, they're nice. They have a nice channel. It's growing real fast. They do them food reviews. That's their niche, and they do it well. That was the end story with the Cosmopolitan Harmon Hotel blunder. Who took the fall? Nobody took the fall. There wasn't really anything to fall. Harmon and Cosmo have been kind of separate for a long time. Gotta spit this out. And so the Harmon, yeah, I'll do a video. I'll do a dedicated video on the Harmon. The Harmon was a hotel that was supposed to be 50 stories tall. It was going to be just a boutique type of resort without any gaming. And when they opened it, when they finally built the structure, they noticed while they were building it that they had poured the rebar incorrectly in the concrete. It was just crooked, or it was a different type. I can't recall. I'd have to read the whole article on Wikipedia and some research again. And so they said, well, we're only going to build it half the size. So it became half the size in the middle of construction. Then they said, this is not suitable for anybody in case we have an earthquake. Of course, people said, we're never going to have an earthquake. Ultimately, they imploded the Harmon bit by bit. They actually didn't implode it. They just tore it down. They just deconstructed a hotel. It took them years to do it. I'll be in Vegas on Friday. Are a lot of casinos open? Edgar says. Almost every casino is open with the exception of the Mirage and the Bally's. I believe those are the two that are not open right now. So you can go to any casino. Who is Wall Street Warlord? I don't know. Who is Carrie Michaels? I don't know. Who is Cotman's father? That's the old thing, right? I don't know who he is. He's just a guy who really seems to like my channel. I can tell you. Where is he? Is he in here? No. Not in here. Let's see here. Never open at all. This is closing SC my body, my choice. If I choose not to get a vax, will I be allowed in casinos? Well, that's a great topic to talk about. Should we even allow people in the casinos who don't have a vaccine? Because, I mean, this thing is a pathogen. It's just going to spread again. So it's a possibility that the casinos take a policy. They are private businesses, so they have every right to do that. That would be a scary thought, wouldn't it? Tropicana is not open. Boom. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, Tropicana is one of the only ones that's not open. Their other property that Penn National owns is the M Resort. No, they don't own the Trop anymore. Like I've said before, it's complicated. They sold it to themselves, but not themselves. They formed a company, Penn Gaming. They formed a company so they could buy the Tropicana. So then they could go to Wall Street and say, look at this. We took all this debt off of our books. We don't have this hotel anymore. But they still own it technically. But the M Resort is open, but it's so far away. I still think you and Caroline should do a food review with Bill and Lisa. That would be fun, Steve D. No vaccine, no entry. In China, they didn't have vaccines, obviously, but they made people carry a smartphone with a code or a QR code, and they would basically make them scan a code to show that they could enter into a building. Do we really want to live like that in this country, though? That's the question for you. I heard something about that. It's way overdue. Okay, so let's see what we got. Opening September 1st. Well, that's the first I've heard of that. That's good to know, Akoff. Has the Riviera opened up again? No, that one's on hold indefinitely until they can build a building and call it the Riviera one more time. Just came from Vegas. The Planet Hollywood is closed. Yeah, you know what? That's supposed to be open yesterday, so I guess they did close that. I'm going off old information. I don't go to the Strip every single day to do live streams. As you can see, I do them in the comfort of my own home, and then I check vicariously to live through other bloggers to see who's actually live while I'm doing my live, because it's always interesting to see what you're up against. Las Vegas live stream. Let's see what we got here. We got, look at this guy. This guy's live streaming. Oh, we got Pompsy. She's live streaming. Very nice. Wow, she's got one. No, that's not live. Jeez, I suck at this game. Yeah, nobody else is live but me and the American Eagle Cam. So ain't nobody here but us chickens. The park is closed. That's true. Well, I missed a whole bunch of hotels, so I'm glad I have a really good amount of people here. Danisha, thank you so much for being a Patreon. You're great. Well, we should visit Vegas in 2 weeks. Yes or no? Danny, I'm not going to tell you whether or not you should come here, but I will tell you that if you're a healthy person, you should weigh your options for where you're going to vacation, because you can vacation anywhere as long as you're safe. Wear your mask, hand sanitizer, don't touch your face. Vegas has got things to offer right now. If you've ever been in Vegas before, it's not going to be the same, but neither will Disney or anywhere else, as I've always said. So I would say come to Vegas if you want to come to Vegas. I'm not telling you should or should not come here, but I'm saying that you can still have a good time in town. The Boring project is completed. The tunnel is completed, Wall Street. So that got finished a couple of weeks, or if not a month or so ago. And that'll connect the Treasure Island. Yeah, it connects the Treasure Island to the Tropicana. That will connect the convention center out from the convention center up to the Strip. There's plans and hopes and dreams of it going to the Wynn and also to the Resorts World Las Vegas. Resorts World's not opening until 2021. The Wynn still has tunnels below it, so it's possible to get it to the Wynn and not make it a big deal out of it. So I was thinking the same. Okay, Vegas is cleaner than ever, in my opinion. It is a cleaner city. There's a lot of people covering what's going on here. You know, the state is going over the top with what they're doing with getting people to comply. They're using YouTubers, from what I've heard. YouTubers watching their videos, their live streams. If a YouTuber goes into a hotel, you imagine if a YouTuber goes into a hotel. Hotel knows that's the only YouTuber that's been in there, and the hotel sees a $130,000 fine, how livid they would be. Oh my God, they would look for everything to go after that guy. Steven, you're going to put the last strip live stream on the green screen. Did you forget? Maybe put it on 1.5. I've not forgotten that. It's just that I had to start my live stream tonight, so I figured since I'm wearing the pink flamingo shirt, I could try this setup where I put my logo over here, and I put the Cosmo behind me. I didn't have a nice wallpaper, so I kind of made this one and I blurred it out a little bit. Vegas should get Elon to move Tesla there. It would make sense for him. He would save tremendously in corporate taxes. He would follow the companies like Toyota, who moved down to Texas, but he may never do it. It's probably a big thing to move your entire manufacturing facility here. It would take years and years of building new facilities. A YouTuber walks into a bar. Badum-ching. Not in Las Vegas, because they're all closed. Where is the best place to park if you want to walk the strip like you did? I would park at the Planet Hollywood every single time. The reason being is that it's center of the strip. Really, it's 2.5 miles south, 2.5 miles north. So you're always going to be in the center of the strip. And nobody really wants to do what I tried to do, which is walk the entire thing, which is a total of 10 miles. That's a long walk if you're going to do it. Turned Up World is live streaming on the strip. Oh, cool. I don't even know that channel. I just searched for who was live and I didn't see him. YouTube algorithm fails again. Coming Monday, as long as everything that is open stays open. Yeah, nothing is nothing is going to change between now and Monday. You don't have to worry about that. Why go on vacation wearing a mask? Fun, wow. Vital sign, you can't go into a convenience store here without wearing a mask. And pretty soon, this is probably going to be mandated in most parts of the country. So, you know, it's really up to you. You can not come to Vegas. It's totally cool. Look, we want to have you. Vegas wants to welcome the world. The world just can't travel right now. So they make batteries in Reno. Yes, they do. They make batteries in Reno, where Johnny Cash once shot a man just to watch him die. They also have a lot of transportation in Reno. They have Amazon distribution centers all over Nevada. We are big for that kind of stuff. The big thing here with tech is Zappos. That's an Amazon linked thing, and we also have a giant factory. We have a factory that produces data centers. No, we have a data center for Google down in Henderson. Stephen, are you concerned that Governor Sisolak will follow California now they shut back down? I'm concerned that Governor Sisolak follows people in general. I don't think that what happens in California is indicative of what needs to happen here. I don't think that's good. The numbers are going up everywhere. That's what you say. Let's take a look. Let's click on USA and see what we got. So we have 3 million cases, 1,600,000 recovered. And for some reason, Worldometers is not showing me the new cases. That's a bummer. Oh, let's see now. Let's go to yesterday. So let's see. In terms of new cases, Texas has 11,000, California 9,500, Florida 9,100. Now, put that into perspective. Everybody is really concerned about Florida right now. But Florida, with a much smaller population than California, population of Florida is 21 million. It's much smaller population of California. So proportionately, California has double the amount of people effectively than Florida. And the amount of new cases are separated by just a couple of hundred. That's crazy. We have Arizona, Georgia. So in terms of what's really bad, Nevada is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th. 12th on this list of 50 states. Last on the states would be probably Hawaii. Oh, it's Kansas. Kansas had 0 new cases. Places like Vermont and Maine where the population density is low. But what I did see was a chart today. It's on the Nevada Independent newspaper, and it takes a look at what states have tested the most. And Nevada has tested some of the highest percentage of people. Some of the highest percentages of people. Nevada is way up there in terms of testing. If you look at Kansas, where Kansas isn't testing people, well, guess what? You can't find what you're not looking for. Purina dog food is made in Sparks. Wow, did you know that Nevada actually produces more onions than any other state in the country? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Yeah, Winnemucca. They have lots of produce up there. But yeah, so Nevada has tested proportionately higher than most other states. Okay, New York is the number one with 24,000 tests per 1 million. And then Nevada comes in at 2,200 tests per 1 million. And then you have some states that are just so low. I'll give you an idea of this. I'm just going to look it up so you guys can see right here. I'm going to find that stat while we're talking. This will give you an idea of what we're talking about. It's the very last chart, and I should really maybe cover this in a video, and you tell me if you think I should cover this in a video. But when we get down to the very last chart on this entire list, they're doing this thing called lazy loading, and it's very annoying. When we get to the entire list and get to the very bottom of it all, we see that Nevada is actually, I'm lying to you. So it's 11,467 per 100,000. New York is 24,000. Some of the states that are reporting the least, like Oklahoma, are less. And then you have Oregon with 7,100. Iowa was 6,700 per 100,000 people. So they're testing more here. When you test more for things, then you find things. That's what it is. So is it that more people are being infected here than another state with a 3 million population? Maybe not. Maybe we're just testing a lot more. We have to look at that as well. Florida is underreporting. Whoa, David Gonzalez. Hey, Steve, I'm coming down for a well-deserved Vegas vacation. Ooh, you're going to stretch out by the pool at the Cosmo. August 20th to 28th, that's a long time, man. With social distancing in place, well, casinos delay opening of sports books. Oh, no. That's a huge profit model for them. I imagine you'll be able to bet on everything from whenever they open up. They've already submitted the plans to the Nevada Gaming Control Board for what they want to do. I imagine you're going to have no problem betting on the sports books. You have to keep testing. One test is not going to clear you. I don't know about that. No, this is Elhu. Elhu was the person in my chat today that told everybody that Nevada was in phase 1. And that was the same person that said, what else did they say in that chat? I'll have to remember it. That we're going to be shut down again, something like that. There's a lot of fake stuff coming from Elihu. Elihu, we don't like fake news here. We like to look at the news. We like to see what's going on. Blackjack is here, but he's not coming in because he's waiting for food. I don't have food to shake. He might not come in. So, Elihu, the way we roll on this channel is we try not to scare the hell out of people because that doesn't help anybody make good, informed decisions for themselves. So I'm glad you're back in my chat. I'm very grateful that you're here. But if you say something like Vegas is back in phase 1, I have to call you out on that. That's what I have to do. Masks are becoming mandatory in Canada as we have only 500 new cases per day across the country of 40 million. That's very good when you compare that to California's 9,000. You guys are doing well. Baseball starts next week. Yep. We got baseball next week. We got hockey after that. Basketball after that. Then hockey after that. Oh my God. Sports world is going to be slammed. There's going to be so much sports for you guys to watch. Lance is here. Hello. Tests may only be 60% accurate, says Trumpers, but deaths are 100%. Dun, dun, dun. You know, it's funny, Kino. I remember a time when Mike Pence opened his mouth when he shouldn't and said that they would have 1 million tests by the end of March, and then they didn't, and then they took him to task. And then we had more tests than anybody else on the planet. Like, seriously, we have tested more people in this country than any other country. You can take most of the EU, add it all up, and I think we've done more tests. And now it's a matter of, well, the tests you're giving aren't accurate, and you're never going to please everybody all the time, I guess. But we have tested more people here. Did I solve the car problems? Paul, I haven't brought it in yet because it's been so hot, and the wife asked me about it today, and I have to bring it in, and I have to bring it to the place I go to through work. The boss is at home sick, and he's going to get a corona test on Thursday. If masks work, why do we need a vaccination, Kevin D? Good question, Kevin. If it was read incorrectly, then I would see. Oh, by the way, mods. I had some complaints from some mods. There's some mods that have been getting a little bit way too over the top. If you get over the top as a mod, I get too many complaints. You're going to lose your wrench. Don't just start being stupid with people. We need a vaccine to get us closer to a herd immunity. That's all it is. If more people get a vaccine, more people get exposed slowly but surely. The amount of people that get exposed are not the vulnerable ones because they have the vaccine first. So that's going to be the most important reason to get a vaccine. It's absolutely number one. We have to get the vulnerable people vaccinated. David Gonzalez. Hey, Steve, has the casinos developed a way to provide drinks for their patrons other than going to a restaurant for a drink? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that if you're at a slot, you can have, because Sisolak mentioned in his press conference that he did, that if somebody brings you a drink and you're not sitting at a bar, that's different. So people who are gaming can get drinks, I guess. You look like you're feeling better. I'm still really tired. The truth is, I started back on the caffeine a little bit, and I have to go off that too. I thought, hey man, I'm so burning the candle at both ends. It's not good. I must be allergic to it. It affects me way too much. So I'm very tired today. But thank you for that. If renting an AC goes out, doesn't the owner need to buy a lot? Yes. So there are some things. Yeah, this is a good question. This is the Nevada Landlord Tenant Act, okay? And that covers the renters. Whoa, Jamie Copeland. Whoa, CJ's daddy. Whew. Everyone uses a fake news term because no one ever says true news, just like saying epic fail but not epic pass. I like that, CJ's. So let's talk about that for a moment. So there's a few things that are essential. You don't need to provide a washer and dryer for your tenants, but you need to provide a stove, a refrigerator, air conditioning. These are all essentials. You need to have gas heat. You have to have a hot water heater. If any of those things go out and they refuse to fix them, then you can take, I think it's 1/3 of your rent and basically withhold that from your rent and provide receipts that you had to have it fixed. I had to do this one day with a company that I won't name because they're very lawsuit happy and I don't want to fight that right now. July 27th, 30,000 people are getting the vaccine. Yes, they are going into a phase 3 large-scale trial. And that's a good thing. This is very, very, very promising. How far down are the crowds there in Las Vegas compared to a normal July? On the weekends, it doesn't seem like they're that far down. On the weekdays, this place is so big you could roll a bowling ball through it and not hit anybody. I was a gambling man for a while and not one person that went up to me to offer a drink, so I was stuck buying drinks instead. Did you ever ask Ambrosia? I'm sorry that you didn't. I was a gambling man, I think I said. Ambrosia's not a gambling man. If you ask, sometimes they'll bring them. Could you ask the room right now, would everybody take the vaccine in here and ask them to answer yes or no? Okay, 3, 2, 1 on 3, 2, 1. Would you go? I already got somebody saying no. 3, 2, 1. Would you take a vaccine? Already? 3, 2, 1. Would you take a vaccine? 3, 2, 1, go. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? You tell me. Hey, Steve, I'm going to drink vodka and play Keno. Hope you and your wife will be well later. Thank you so much, Frank. All right. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Ooh, the yeses. Ooh, the no's are strong. Hell to the no. Yes. It looks like it's almost split. Yes, I would. I'll take a vaccine, guys. I mean, I'm not worried about mind control. I'm not worried about paranoid government conspiracies. I'm not worried about the unknown. I think a lot of people are going to wait on a vaccine. They're going to wait on Las Vegas. I think it's interesting to see that people are so polarized over this kind of thing. You're blowing up my chat, and I think it's causing it to buffer, which is totally fine. I have completely, wow, I got a good bit rate, 5 megabits per second upload, but this is blowing me up. So, wow, whoa, lots, no, wow, jeez, Louise. Oh, I'm just watching this. This is nuts. Huh. I have never seen this go so fast. Goicher, you're a genius if you wanted my analytics to get out of control. That is some nuts stuff right there. Wow. Chat rate is 1 per second. That's crazy. Whoa, we got a super chat. I can't even catch up with the super chat. Oh my God, I got no video to buffering. Wow, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for that. Look at that. Once the chats died down. Wow, I was being overwhelmed. 91 chats. That's more than a chat per second. You guys are very passionate about this. I'm worried about the weird side effects from a new vaccine, Desert says. Yeah, they're testing for those right now. That's why they do large-scale 30,000 people deployments of this stuff. Wow. You guys nearly crashed my chat. I'm so honored. No, that's okay. Why are people in denial about a virus? Some of them are. Maybe that's their way of dealing with reality. It's possible. I want to test a mass result, not a controlled test result. Well, Clinton, you're allowing everybody to be the controlled mass result, and I guess that's your way of doing it. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Oh, Okerlund, if bars closed, how do you get a pop in the casino? That's a great question. I mean, you can't go to Fat Tuesdays right now. You can't go to the bar right now. I'm going to find that out for you guys. We're going to get to the bottom of what to do with the absence of bars in Vegas. That'll be a video that I'll do this week. Whew, wow, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. Vegas is a hellhole. Oh, I'm sorry you think that long-legged one. I don't know why you're in my chat, my friend, because we like Vegas in this chat, but you're welcome here anyways. Not to mention, I was in the military, so I'm used to being a guinea pig. Whoa, Kai Bo, new study showed that antibody testers dropped in patients. Well, hold on. Antibody titers dropped in patients over an 80-day period, and it dropped to a 0 in some patients who had a mild infection, as in little as 25 days. If asymptomatic, you may not become immune. That's very true, yeah. So antibodies work differently in some people. They say some people will get not enough antibodies, some people will get enough, and that's true. Susan Zelisko, I'm worried about allergic reactions since I have celiac disease. That's a good point. I don't know if there's any gluten in those things. I don't know if there would. I've been worried about allergic reactions because I was told I was allergic to eggs, but I can eat eggs. A lot of eggs all at once. I used to do ketogenic dieting in the past, so I used to eat like 8 eggs at a time, but I was told I was allergic to them, so I couldn't get the vaccinations, but we'll see. I'm sure that they've solved that problem since way back in the day. Can't sit at bars. You order and stand behind a line. So there you go. So we've solved that problem. Video done. Oh my God, so many chats. You guys are great for being with me. We're going to be talking about Vegas every single night here, so if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. Vital Sign, wow. I'm sorry, Vital Sign is so negative towards the chat. He says sheep wear chats, so you get to go away. Just sit in front of a slot. Even if you only spend $1, they'll bring you a free soda or beer. Just have to tip. This is true too. Steven, will you do a video on Circa? Yes, I hope to do many videos on Circa. That'll be a good thing for me. And your water cup, the same container your wonton soup came in. No, this is also from an Asian place. This is from the Filipino seafood city. It had peanuts in it until I washed it out. I can't find the other water cup. I'm sure I'll find it under a bed or something. Okay, what the F? People do want to go to Vegas now. Yes, long-legged one. There are some people that enjoy our city so much that they're willing to feed our local economy and keep us up on our life support system. But it's not for everybody, and I totally understand that. Whoa, oh no, the biggest one yet. What's up? Stay safe over there. Can't wait to visit Vegas and throw some dice around. Too bad it's too political over there. Yeah, but oh no, when you come, you don't have to get political. You can just turn it all off. The newspapers will USA Today in your hotel room. They're pretty political, but you don't have to get the newspapers. Gleesme, how are locals casinos, Sunset Station, doing in this mess? I've not reached out or asked anybody about that, although I should. Red Rock Station, when I went there, was hopping with business. I don't have a lot of reasons to go into the casinos right now. I'm trying to avoid close contact with strangers like we all should. If we come to Vegas, you can't really avoid it, but it's your vacation. It's not my vacation. I think we are staying at the Circa next year, Steven says. Very cool. Boyd friends getting screwed. Yeah, Boyd is having a hard time right now keeping up with it. 25% layoffs, but at least they're not closing their properties. You know, it's a station. Fiesta Station is closed. Is it Fiesta Station? Yes. And the Station Casinos has La Palms closed, and Texas Station is closed. Gregory says, love this channel and Las Vegas. Thank you, Gregory. I'd go now if it wasn't for the border situation, Red Pill says. Yeah, apparently in British Columbia, Canada, where I think Red Pill might be, I just doxed Red Pill Gary. I'm so bad. They apparently have like government bodies that will look for where you've been and check in on you. It sounds very draconian. I don't like it very much. I'm not going into any casino anytime soon, Brian says. Fair enough. Vaccines cannot cure the common cold. This is true. It's not going to cure the common cold. The whole point is to minimize the amount of people that can get sick and pass away. I'm 73 years old and I have to get vaccinated. I want to go to Vegas. Wow. Okay, this is a lot of chats and a lot of people, and I'm surprised that you're all here, and I really appreciate you. At Buffalo Wild Wings, No Mask said, I'm handicapped. Oh, you used the medical excuse. I was wondering when somebody was going to bust that all out. Water is the essence of all life. The human body is made up of 3 million% water, you know. Steve Rock in the Shades makes it crowded. You're my number one source for Vegas news, Jamie. I'll try to be on the news more. There's so much news happening right now that I did 2 videos today, one on the Bacchanal and one on the craziness with the idea that we might have to close everything. Need a lot more than 30K subs. Well, thank you. I appreciate it if that's what you said. Oh, thank you. Just mask. Okay. So many chats. Sherry Johnson with popcorn. Thank you. Only political if you engage. This is true. And the casinos are on a mandate not to engage in politics right now or ever. They don't want to scare their patrons away. We love you, Steven. We love you too, Jeff. And with that, guys, you guys are very generous to me. I think I'm going to go. I'm incredibly tired and I need to do some video work. So you guys are great. And yes, I'm walking away from the chat with 709, 710 people. But if you're just coming in, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for the notifications so you guys can see when I do these chats. We didn't even do Arnold tonight. I suck. I can't believe I had that chat rate. The peak chat rate was ridiculous at one point. Oh my God, 188 chats a minute. You guys broke YouTube. Good for you. Thank you so much. Guys, look, we are happy that you're going to come to Vegas if you feel like you're going to come to Las Vegas. If you feel like it's something you want to skip for right now, still watch the videos. We're going to bring you Vegas in 4K. Beautiful, glorious 60 frames as soon as I figure out how to edit that footage on my old computer that needs an upgrade. And I'll still bring you 4K 30. So we got some new videos coming up. Like, share, subscribe. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to have a very, very, very personal video about me and being blocked on Twitter by somebody and how it put me into a tailspin, and then I pulled my head out of my butt and realized I have to work on myself. Blackjack is outside. He doesn't want to be in here. It's too hot, but we'll have him in tomorrow on the chats, okay? So tomorrow on the chats, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Vegas Standard Time. We'll see you guys. You guys are great. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all of our super duper chatters. We have to actually do this. We have to go to our viewer activity. Oh, and I have to refresh my page. I want to shout out everybody. Phase 1. You're all 3 phases. No, your local Las Vegans level 1. That's the people who watch and chat, the lurkers and the chatters. Level 2 is the people who have the blue wrenches. They may also be level 3s or level 4s. Level 3 are the people that pitched in to help make this video channel possible, and level 4s are the Patreons. And here's who we got tonight to shout out loud. Susan Zalesko, Okerlund, Manny Chada, Albert, I cannot see a thing. Albert Alvarado, Razor Ramen, Paper City Gamey Jeff, Okerlund, Knights Landing Tonight, Okerlund, Charlie Dyson, Brandon Ellis, Susan Zalisco, Okerlund, Braves Country 75, C Note, Jeffrey Schreiber, Okerlund, David Gonzalez, Jamie Copeland, CJ Statty, Paul Rotter, Okerlund, Kaibo, Susan Zalesko, Ono, Gleesme, Gregory Nemisek, and Sherry Johnson. And I do have the Patreon, and we do have VegasFaceMask.com, and that's my wife's gig, and you guys are going to help. You guys know that you're so generous, and I love you all. So we have to get to the chopper, and I'm not doing the voice tonight because I'm incredibly tired, but we'll do it tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, and thank you. And 3, 2, 1, and click.